This is a really important story. I'm not sure if you heard this yet, Tori. This just came in. Right now, Jon Stewart is in Washington, D.C., advocating for the victims of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Raquel Villanueva has the news at the moment.
Well, former Daily Show host Jon Stewart just blasted Congress for not doing enough to make sure the funds set up for the victims of 9/11 never run out of money.
A filled room of 9/11 first responders, and in front of me, a nearly empty Congress. Sick and dying, they brought themselves down here to speak to no one. It's shameful. It's an embarrassment to the country, and it is a stain on this institution.
Now, Stewart has been a longtime advocate and wants to make sure first responders have health benefits for the next 70 years.
Thank you, Raquel. As they should.
That'd be nice.
I know, right?
Yeah, if you guys don't know, and some people don't know, first responders are people after 9/11 who help clean up. And those people had in the air particles that were entirely carcinogenic. And they're just in the air and they're cleaning up. They're doing the best they can to help people and find bodies. Now, Congress has lacked giving those people the proper benefits to live out their lives properly. So Jon Stewart has made this his cause as first responders. And you'd think to show up, because you're going to be on camera.
Tori, I'm sick of that,
Jon Stewart should be there.
I'm sick of that. I'm sick of Jon Stewart and Judge Mathis and Bethany Frankel having to take over stuff. So what, if Judge Mathis doesn't give Flint water, then just what? If Jon Stewart doesn't take time out of his life to do this, like, this is not their job. And the fact that, I'll just tell you this, anytime, and this is just a blanket rule, anytime somebody calls you a hero, just prepare to get whatever you're about to get, because that's the lip service we give to our pro football players once they retire. But when they have dementia, NFL doesn't cover them. When our soldiers come back in this country and they have PTSD, we don't do anything for them. Whenever somebody calls you a hero, prepare, because they're about to really show you. A hero is like lip service for we're about to. I'm trying to dance around the word I'm about to use.
Well, look, I mean, it's, again, I don't want to bash our government, but again, I just lose respect for them with things like this, because these people aren't a commodity anymore. There are no longer service. Washed-up basketball players, football players are no longer a commodity. People who serve their time and we don't need them anymore are no longer a commodity. Guns are a commodity. Yeah. Tobacco's a commodity.
Right.
They would be there for those meetings, but if someone's washed up and they don't need them anymore, the government doesn't care about them either.
Oh. So I recommend, if you guys see this video on your feed, retweet it. I want this to go viral. Can we show just the seats really quick? Those are the seats that were there.
And find out which members of Congress were there.
That's
who showed up that day. Well, I'm glad that we covered this. Thank you, Raquel. And any new additional information on that, we will fill you in.